Alright guys, over here gonna play the front nine over at Murray Parkway Golf Course. Gonna give you guys the first impressions because I've actually played here before, but it was only on the backside. But I do want to give like more of a first impressions because I don't really recall that it was quite a while ago. So 47, hitting off the first tee, dog leg right, doing pretty good so far. We'll see how it goes. So far the fairways are in really great shape. The greens look good too, so I'm really excited for today. Alright, I'll check back in. Man, good day out on the course. Just finished the front nine over here at Murray Parkway. It was a great day indeed. I had a good day, doing some treasure hunting today, which you'll see in another video, and ended up finding some good clubs. All that being said, you guys are here for the course review. Let's get into it. All right, so what we got here is I played the front nine, which I've never actually played here at Murray Parkway before. I've only played the back nine, which I will do a review for at a later time because that was quite a while ago, so I don't exactly remember it. And I'd imagine it would be fairly similar to the front nine as far as how the rest of it played, but again, I do want to give a full course review. So what we're going to start off with is tee boxes, great condition. There was one tee box that was a little bit rough, but at the end of the day, the tee boxes, to me, I don't feel like has that much to do with how your game's going to be overall. Hopefully the microphone isn't too bad. It is a little bit windy right now. Next following, fairways and rough were absolutely phenomenal. They were cut really nicely. They ran really smoothly. The rough is not like a crazy thick rough, so like even if you get into it, you can tend to get out of it. I did have a couple shots today that didn't end up going as well as planned due to the fact that I was in the rough. But there are some other courses here in Utah that the rough is really thick. So here, it's definitely playable comparatively to quite a few other courses. Following that, the greens. Oh my goodness. For this course being like a public course and all that, the greens were phenomenal. Ran really consistent from the first through the ninth. And there was a couple divot holes here and there, divot marks, luckily I wasn't ever in a position where one of those came into a play for me, so I don't know how badly that could have potentially affected it. But all that being said, they read really well. I feel like putting is a strong part of my game. I feel really confident with putting, and I felt like I was able to read the greens today and make some good putts. I had a couple birdies and quite a few pars, and it was a good day. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super jazzed right now because I just freaking had a phenomenal day, and I just hit a driver all day and played phenomenally. So all that being said, tee boxes, great. Probably like a 4.5 because some of the tee boxes were a little rough and one was really bad on the par 3. Fairways, 5 out of 5. Absolutely phenomenal. Ran really great. Easy to hit out of. Putting greens. Probably going to give that probably more of like a 4.25. Only because the divot marks on some of them did make it a little bit rough to look at. I was able to still read it pretty good. So it's definitely 4, not a 5 out of 5 though. We all know what a 5 out of 5 green runs like. So absolutely phenomenal course. Now, I've been trying to figure out what you guys want to hear in these course reviews. So I've been trying to put together like a list of things that you might want to consider if you're going to be coming to Utah, or if you live in Utah and you want to play this course. So here's what we got. Pace of play, phenomenal. Course plays really well. The availability to come out here has usually been pretty decent. They have electric golf carts. That is a big plus to some people. They don't come with a GPS system on them, but most of us probably have a rangefinder of some sort. It does have a full-size driving range right there. It is all outdoors, and you can generally hit from the grass rather than off of the turf mats, which I know that the majority of people, including myself, if I'm going to hit the range, prefer to hit up the grass because that's much more realistic. You get a better feel for how you're actually hitting it. There is a putting green over there, practice chipping / putting green. It's more putting than it is chipping, but people do chip on it. All that being said, it's not anything crazy. I'd say it does run a little bit slower than the actual greens on the course, so it's more of just being there to kind of help get your swing, your putt stroke warmed up, or even get your chipping stroke warmed up before actually going onto the course. So those amenities aren't anything super special, but they do have them, and they are fairly nice to be able to hit from the grass versus the turf and be able to actually have a chipping and a putting green. Lastly, the other thing that I felt like is a pretty decent sized one in the grand scheme of things of what people might want to hear in regards to a course review is what kind of amenities do they have. And so here they do have a nice little pro shop. Nothing super special. I mean, they got some hats and shirts and golf balls, shoes, you know, just like the basics. Nothing special. It's a really tiny little pro shop we walk into. I feel like it's more of like they have these items here in the event that like your coffee spilled on your shirt, or I don't know, like a lace ripped on your shoe, or you already have old shoes and it's just not something, you know, doing good, and you're like, you know what, I'm already here, let's just grab something new, like I need a new shirt because I stained it, or like my shoes are in crap condition and I need to get some new shoes. They have a pro shop here just for like, I feel like that's what it feels like. It just feels like it's here in case you need a shirt, hat, you know, like, oh, I forgot my hat at my house or something like that. You know, they have those types of items here. Following that would be food, because if you are going to play more than 9, play a full round, or a couple rounds, I know some of you will. At the turn, what kind of options do they have for food and beverage? It's very generic, you know, hamburgers, hot dogs type situation, alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks. So that's always nice for the majority of people I know like to have a drink on the course with them. But yeah, the food's nothing to, you know, write home about. So ultimately, at the end of the day, I'd say that's where this course probably lacks a little bit, but it is like a publicly owned, like, I think it's actually city-owned course. So it's not like it's anything like a fancy country club. All that being said, though, the course plays phenomenally. The pace of play that every time I've played here, which has only been like a handful of times, I've only ever played on the backside. Today was the first time. The pace of play was always good there. So course is nice, pace of play is always good. Those are two big factors on the course itself. And then the amenities, like I said, they're not anything really special. They're just here in case, like I said, you didn't bring food or you want to stop and grab just a quick bite to eat. They have those types of items here. There are other courses that I've played at, such as one of my favorite ones, and I've heard you guys probably mentioned it in other reviews. I just haven't done a full review for it yet because I just want to be able to spend some time on it, is Glenmore. They have a phenomenal course and phenomenal amenities. That course is definitely one of the close to 5x5s for me. So that being said, like I said, this course to me is probably going to rate, you know, in a high 4.5 area, just because the course plays really well and the pace has always been good since I've been here, and the greens have always been consistent throughout 1 through 9 and 10 through 18. And so those are kind of some big factors to me. And like I said, the amenities kind of make it so it's like, if I do want to stay at that place, it doesn't feel inviting to want to stay or even try and, you know, do anything. Like Glenmore, if I wanted to stay there, like the area for eating is just super nice, and I can just sit there for like an hour or so and just chill and enjoy my time there. Versus here, I feel like once I'm done, like, let's just go. There's nothing that keeps me, you know, wanting to stay at the course and like talk to people or go inside the pro shop, because nothing about it just draws you in like that. But again, that's kind of small things in the grand scheme of things of like actually playing the game. So if you're talking about straight up just a good course to play, Murray Parkway is phenomenal. If you want a place to play that has some nice amenities, if you're going to play a full round, I don't know if I'd necessarily recommend this, but at the price and the way that the course plays, absolutely something I would definitely recommend coming to. So what I'd like for you guys to do at this point, if you can, is very much, first of all, thank you very much for watching these videos. It means a lot to me. Golf is something that I absolutely love, and I would love for one day to make more of it than just kind of like a hobby. But that's up to you guys on how well you like your content. So that being said, if you could like and subscribe, great. You know, it doesn't cost you anything, so it would be awesome if you guys could do so. And following that, if you guys could leave a comment down below and let me know how these course reviews are doing, and if there's anything else I can add into them that you would like to know. If you're going to be either coming to Utah or you live in Utah and you want to play this course and you just, you know, want some more insight, what kind of things are you looking for on these courses? Because then I would like to add and incorporate them into future videos, and then potentially even come back to places like Murray and update you with another review after adding those types of things. I don't know what you guys want to hear, if there's anything that I'm missing, or if you want me to go in more in depth on something, you know, please feel free to bring those up to me. So again, leave those down in the comments so that I can try and better myself to create better content for you guys. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and I hope that you guys will like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in a future video. Thanks.